What's with people copying style? Like, what's your honest, as a point of view? Like, I see this style, do it exactly like this. Not even minding if your shape, your body size, can carry the style and all of that. So how do you attend this kind of customers? Like, I saw this thing on Vicky Jeans.
I think the world now is filled with a lot of people wanting to follow trend, wanting to follow pattern. Not many people want to sit down with themselves and find their own unique style.
Hi, welcome back. My name is DERA'S SKetchBOok, and today on the show we'll be having two designers from projects unclassified from DERA'S Sketchbook. I hope you're excited to see them because I told you that I got the best of the best. So we have insiders gist on how the project went, their experiences, and I'm actually excited to show you and for you to hear from them, learn a thing or two from them. So stay tuned as we dive in. With me today, I have Victorreal Passion. That's your business name, right? Victorreal Passion. And I have BLG Couture. BLG Couture.
Hi.
Please say hi. Okay. So I just want to get their thoughts on how the project went and show you like these faces behind that expertise. They really pulled up, they did a great job. Like I'm specifically telling you that they are the best of the best. Don't worry, you hear from them and then you'll be the judge. So yeah, may we know you? Introduce yourself, let's get to know you.
Okay. My name is Victoria Matthew. I'm a fashion designer, obviously. I own a fashion brand named Victorreal Passion.
That's about you.
Yes.
Everything about you.
Not everything. Okay, I'm from Kogi State. I love to sing. So aside fashion, I do singing, music, basically.
Okay. Good to know. So BLG Couture.
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Enwemeka Blessing. I'm a fashion designer. The name of my brand is BLG Couture. I started the brand in 2021 during my days in the university. I have been in the fashion industry for 8 years now.
So yeah, Victoria, how long have you been in the fashion industry?
Okay, I actually learned, that was around 2017, 2018, during the ASU strike, right? And it was mommy that said I should. It was not like I wanted to, but there was strike and we had to do something. So mommy was like, I should do fashion, I should learn tailoring. So I went into it, but it was in 2021 that I actually launched, I turned it into a business. From that 2018 up until 2021, I was just doing it for myself and my friends. I wasn't collecting money. I was just someone was like, why not turn it into a business? Like, start collecting money. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Because that's not what I want to do, but I mean, it's something. So I actually launched 2021. Yes.
So BLG, how long have you been in fashion?
I've been in the fashion business for 8 years now, about 8 years. I learned how to sew immediately after my secondary school education. Although I've been doing small sewing here and there when I was little. I always like decorating people. I always, go to my neighbor's house, pick their children up and then do one or two things on their body with little scraps and pieces I get from tailor shops. So yeah, I guess the passion started from there before I now had the chance after WAEC to learn properly.
That's nice. I think mine was 2012 or 13, my first attempt, and then I continued in 2018. Even though I've been here and there, I was sew for like 2 months and I'm away for like a long time, then resume and all that. That's very, very nice. So if not fashion, where would you rather be?
Okay, if not fashion, like I said, I also sing. I'm into music. So if I'm not doing fashion, I'll probably be dancing.
Okay, okay, you're going to show us some moves.
Or I think I also have a flair for event planning.
Okay.
So if not fashion, event planning.
Event planning is nice. Great. So, Blessing, if not fashion,
I would be doing photography. One thing with me, I love art. I love when things look beautiful. I love when we're able to express ourselves through, artistic things, sewing, like what I'm doing, photography, art. So I just love, seeing things look beautiful. So I'll probably be doing photography to show the world how the world looks from my point of view.
okay.
So
And I think for me, one of the things I'm looking out for myself is I'm multi-talented. It's not like I'm trying to be proud in or something, but I used to write. I used to write. I used to sing. I design clothes. I what again? I used to knit. I make hair. It's plenty.
That's a lot.
I don't want to talk everything now, but but fashion for me now has streamlined down to designing because I have come to see that I'm not really patient with sewing. Like sewing, it demands
it can be
patience.
frustrating.
For me in my head, I'm like, okay, I want to make this clothes. I'm so excited about what I want to make, but I tell you, the moment I bend and I cut the cloth, it has died. Like the patience to continue the process. It's a special gift, very very special gift. So now let's go to the project that we just concluded, Project Unclassified, where I had different designs. I had Boo, I had the evening gown that BLG handled it. Then I have the Ankara corporate mix, Victor Real Passion, and then the cargo pants, stylish cargo pants. See, if you have not watched that thing, if you haven't seen it, you are just behind the scene. Like
You're missing.
you are missing. You haven't. You are
Oh God!
see, my girls pulled up. They pulled up or pulled up.
All of them. We
They
did all.
pulled off. They outdid themselves, with the timeline and everything. So, just tell us what was in it for you. What's your experience like and everything?
Okay, it started from when you showed me the design, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh, this is lovely. Then I needed it to interpret, and it was more like the interpretation had to keep on coming. Yes. When you're done interpreting, can you interpret again? Because I remember when we made the cargo pants, the 2-piece, and you had already interpreted the design for me. And then we worked on it. And when you saw it, we were like, no. I remember we had to like change the pocket you wanted was like a Ghana Moscow pocket. And we did what's the name of it? A tote bag. Yes. And to me, it was big enough. It was big already. Even my workers, when I was like working with my workers, they were like, why did this person want to use this? I'm like, when I just do waiting we want. Like,
just follow instructions.
So we had to, do it again, restructure, take the measurements again. Okay, this is what she wants, and then eventually like came out really nice. I think the one that was just really smooth for us, like the cargo part, of course, is the Ankara mix corporate. So beautiful, very lovely, yes, very very straight to the point, yes.
Okay,
it was
yeah.
a beautiful experience.
Yes. So you didn't have any obstacle. There was no
obstacle. Not really. No. Aside the cargo, yes, yes.
And for me, I'm still in between. Like, I've not in my mind. I have my favorites, but I have not really come out to say my favorites. But that particular design was over the moon amazing, because this is something I just had in my head. Like, why do we always have cargo pants like small size, small size? Can't we just do something exaggerated, like, something stylish also, and it was truly, truly beautiful, very beautiful. Why I even recommend and commend Victoria Passion was because she was doing 2 wears and within the short frame of time, either was Christmas period, you had others that you had to, and it was amazing, it was lovely. So DLG, what's your experience like?
Well, first of all, I was in my shop, and then she called me. I have something for you. I have something for you. I need you to do this. And I'm like, this one, she's calling me like, this is serious matter. Anyway, I showed up, and she showed me the illustration, which was very beautiful, by the way. Let me not talk. Anyway, so we sat down together to brainstorm, because we needed it to be interpreted, just like the first one. So we needed to, conclude on what kind of materials to use. We concluded on using silk and sequins, to give it the whole evening gown vibe, Anyway, so we opted for the color red. We used red.
Yes, red.
And one thing with me is I have a specific kind of red I love to use. Red, if you don't use this particular shade, like the one on my nails, as you can see, if you use the one that is like too bright or too dark, it won't sit well. I'm very particular about the color red. Anyway, in the process of the sewing, it was going smoothly until it got to the part where there was something in front, and it was supposed to go this way. I took it the other way. And when I realized I've already gone far, I now called her, I video called her, and she was like, "Oh, you must change it back. You must take it back to that." And I've already cut it. I sat down. I was thinking for like an hour plus on how to reverse because I've already cut the fabric. I didn't even know where to start getting fabric from. But anyway, thank God. Thank God for godly wisdom, and thank God for experience. I was able to reshape and change, and then I was able to satisfy her. I gave her what she wanted. She was happy. Then the fittings also had a little, needed a little touch here and there, as usual. But at least we were able to fix it, and it came out beautiful. And I was satisfied. She was satisfied. That was the main thing.
That's the main thing.
If not, if she's not satisfied, me, I'm not satisfied. I will not sleep. If she's not sleep, I need to sleep.
See, it's not like I'm troublesome, It's not like, but when something is in your mind, you have a picture in your mind that you want to bring to life. Exactly. And if it's short of what you have already imagined, there's no satisfaction because it's something that, especially if it's novel, and you want to see that thing the way you have imagined it. If it's short of that, there is a lack of satisfaction in all of this. And I didn't stress them so much. I think did I stress you?
No.
So another thing that I would like to hear from you is, do you have any advice for new beginners in fashion? Like from your years of expertise, what would you tell, someone starting out in fashion?
So fashion I'd say, is a form of self-expression, right? So that expression that you have, do not think that it's nothing or it doesn't count. Because everybody has their own interpretation to what style and fashion is. So someone might not want to really come out there because, you feel, I don't really think people will accept this expression of mine. But the Zara you see out there today, all of all those brands, they started from, coming out and bringing out their own style, which is now everybody's style, like right now. So don't stay back, come out. Your style is unique and it's beautiful.
That's one key thing. Come out, show yourself, let people see what you have. You don't have to be like every other person. I think I'll still ask one more question around that, but let me hear your thoughts.
Concerning upcoming fashion designers, the people that want to, start this fashion line, I would say consistency. I would say don't give up. No matter how basic you think your idea is, no matter how oversaturated you think the fashion market is, they need you. People in the market need you. And also be prayerful. Don't undermine God's grace upon your life. You may not be the best at what you do, but so long as you are putting your entire effort, you are putting your all, you will stand out in your own way. And your people will come and find you. Your customers will find you. So just keep producing. Don't just keep the idea in your mind. Do something. Continue doing, and learning never ends. Constant practice, and you get there. That's one.
Thank you so much for your word of advice. And I wanted to talk about something that seems controversial, but maybe we would have you on set some other time, or should I go ahead?
Shoot oh.
What's with people copying style? Like, what's your honest, as in, point of view? Like, I see this style, do it exactly like this. Not even minding if your shape, your body size, can carry the style and all of that. So how do you attend to this kind of customers? Like, I saw this thing on Vicky James. I saw this thing on, who else?
Tubo.
Tobo. I saw this thing on so person. Please give it, be so exactly the same thing. So, like, what's your take on it? You know that always leads to what you order versus what you get.
Okay.
Okay, let me just cap it as, what's your insight? What's your take on what you order versus what you get?
Okay. I think the world now is filled with a lot of people wanting to follow trend, wanting to follow pattern. Not many people want to sit down with themselves and find their own unique style. They just want to follow whatever is going on. And in the aspect of what I ordered versus what I got, people will see style. They will not patronize that designer that made the style. They will come and be stressing innocent upcoming tailors and will not even be able to pay the proper amount to recreate that same style. And with the case of recreating too, the way people like copying, I think that's why a lot of designers are taking legal actions to protect their work. So people will not copy and paste. It will now lose originality. It will now become common. People even mass produce it in big manufacturing, like in Aba. Like you see, there was one Tubo style that was trending. Was it Tubo? This transparent mesh dress. You will see it everywhere now in boutique. They are mass producing it. Nobody wants to sit down with themselves and create originality. It's very scarce. It's very rare now to see people that will sit down and think of something original. I'm not saying it must be something people have not seen before. There's nothing new under the sun. But at least your ability to combine from here and there to create something innovative, can pick something that's already existing and make it innovative, and it will look totally different. And it's basic pieces, basic bodies block you combine together to create this thing. So a lot of people, I would say, are just lazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't want to tap into their artistic
She's the one that said that people are lazy.
Even me myself, I'm struggling with that. I won't lie. I've copied one or two styles from here and there, but then at least I will try to. At least they should even try to change the color. Some people will not even change They will do the exact thing. At least change the color, add a little bit of your own in it. So at least they'll know there's something inside your head, not just copying and pasting just like that.
Okay, Victoria Fashion.
Okay, so one of our anchor at Victoria Fashion is a brand for everyone who has come into themselves and are coming into themselves. So there are some persons that already know their style, like they know what fits them, and then there are also some persons who have not gotten to that place, like they're just having to figure out their style and all. So I'll speak from both sides, both the designer and the customer. So for the customer, right, I think what we need to do is, over time, you will find what fits you. It's not bad to copy. It's not that is a bad thing, but there is different style for different body type, different personalities. Like I said before, I think fashion is like a form of self-expression. I think I mentioned that before. So there's different style for different personalities. So find what fits you. Find your style. So that's for the customer. Then for the designer, right? I believe every human is apostolic in nature. That is, we have the ability to create something. You might not know, but it's in there. So you just need to find it. You have something in there that you can create. You see something, you're like, oh, this thing would have been better this way, or this design. You can create whatever it is. You don't have to copy. Like, sit down, take your pencils, just create something. It's in there. You need to go for it, then you'll be able to achieve it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So my final remark is, at this juncture, I'd like you to sell your market. Sell your market. Sell your market. Sell Victorian fashion to the world. Sell BLG couture to the world. Who is going first?
Victory fashion. Well, looking at me, you know that we have good taste, right? And we love to look good.
Yes.
So you can catch us on Instagram at Victorial Fashion. Victorial, real like
Can you
real.
spell it?
VICTOREAL, then passion. Like passion. Yes. So we do basically ready to wear. Bespoke, yes. So corporate, casual, basically. We also do Owambe, but not really. But on order, we can help you with that. But basically, we do corporate and also casual wear like cargo pants, jackets, all of that. Yes.
Gowns, skirts,
Yes.
tops.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, male and female, yeah?
Yes, ma'am. Male and female.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
important.
yeah. So, BLG, say your market.
Anyway, at VLG Couture, we basically do mostly bridals, evening gowns, owambe, ashwebi for both male and female, agbada, and also comfortable loungewear like what I'm wearing. We also, as much as we like luxury, we also love comfort.
Oh, yeah.
You can have the two together, comfortable
Like
luxury.
between corset and
Yeah,
boohoo.
you can have the comfortable set you want and you can have the luxurious set you want. We make for children too. Yeah, for birthday photo shoots for children, ball dresses, and the rest of them. That's all. You can check me on IG at BLG Couture, BLG.COUTURE Couture. Thank you.
Oh yeah, this brings us to the end of this wonderful session. I hope you took a thing or two out of these wonderful personnels, and DERA'S Sketchbook has come to stay. You're going to be seeing more of these on your screens. If you haven't subscribed, do well, just do it, do it. Enjoy the content that we're bringing your way this season. Thank you so much for sticking with us, and see you later. I remain my humble self, Dera the First. Bye.